Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, everyone. And welcome. I see you, Facebook. And thank you for the thumbs up. And welcome. Member Kuya, how are you? Happy Saturday, or perhaps it is Sunday, depending upon where you are on the globe. This is going to be random, and later, perhaps, I'll throw up a few games. I already have everything queued up, but it really depends on the flow. It is a busy night on these YouTube streets, which is a perfect segue in to my brief commentary. Hey there, Blackbird McKnight. How are you? Happy Saturday. And let me do this since it is random. Anyone who would like to discuss anything, because random means just that. Now, hopefully I won't have to address this again. I'm doing wonderful, Blackbird McKnight. How are you? Long time, but it's good to see you. As I was mentioning, I hope I do not have to address this little topic after this evening, but hey there, Sick'em Dogs, how are you? Happy Saturday. You all make sure that you hit the like button. Blackbird, you have an issue with that. I'm not sure why. But when you're a mod on other channels, you engage and you press the button. And that's another issue. I believe, not everyone, but sometimes you all do not treat the women content creators the same as you do the men. I'm not putting you on the spot, although it may seem like that, but it needs to be addressed. So everyone is welcome, but if you can be a mod or support other channels that are male, if you come over here, you can press the like button. It's free. Simple as that. I explained it perfectly. If you come over here, hit the like button. Simple as that. I've spoken to you about this before. You've laughed it off. So that's my explanation. So that is exactly what I mean. Now back to the topic at hand. There was a gentleman that I've supported so many times, and I noticed earlier this week a couple of little, from what I saw, little slickness came out, and I'm not really sure how much he's invested in the manosphere, if at all. But if you are not a member here, please do not suggest what I should do for my page. And had you looked, sir, you would have seen I actually have emojis. And for those who are members here, they use them. So sometimes we speak a little bit out of line. Now, I didn't call you out, but what I did was block your ass. So you stay over where you are, because I'm just fine. And if my members, my paid members, have an issue or would like to see more emojis, they will let me know, because that is what they are paying for. Understood? Good. Now let me go ahead and recognize those that are here. Rida, how are you? all heart, grit, and grind. How are you? Okay, Blackbird, that's your stance. I'm not going to argue with it. I just know what I've observed. And again, Sikkim Dogs, make sure that I recognize you as well. Ryda says, the manosphere is a bunch of dudes who do not practice what they preach. This red pill thing is foolishness. Absolutely. Not only that, and again, not stepping on anyone, these are my observations. Take it how you must. Again, if you feel as though I'm wrong, then trust and believe. I'm wrong many times, but on this particular observation, I know that I'm not. Now, there have been many plays run this week and a lot of disingenuous individuals. Again, those of you that are in here, trust me, I've seen a lot. I just remain quiet and watch how people move. I am not down with plays. If that is how you choose to move, that's fine. I support, and I've said this so many times, many, many people. Hey there, Graham Fishburne, how are you? In many ways, I will go and I'll subscribe. I will leave comments. I'll get a subscription, or I'll bless the platform. I don't get a lot back, but I'm not about that. I prefer to give when I have. And those that do have monetized channels, if I'm not dropping a lot of money, I will gift memberships. And people have done that for me, and I appreciate it. So it's every little bit that you do that mean a lot. There are people that will want me to come to their platforms, but then when I come on, you can't come by and drop a like. No, you can't be 1,000 places at one time, but as Blackbird said earlier, give the same energy. One thing I do not respect nor like is for someone to sit there and lie directly in my face. And my discernment, whether I show it or not, is extremely strong. And I watch and play the game right along with you. Which brings me to this. I've seen a couple of people that I know that are aligned with each other. One is extremely rude and ugly as it relates to his feelings on women. And if you are aligned with someone like that, I can support you, but it will be from afar. It makes me wonder about your moral compass. Oh, nothing is going on. I'm just speaking. This is my commentary before I go into gaming. So let me welcome properly my member, Graham Fishburne, and Elaine Channel. And as a matter of fact, before I go any further, and this is something that I'm incorporating, everyone make sure that you support my member, Graham Fishburne.
Hey, this is actor/pro sports handicapper Graham Fishburne. If you're interested in topics like current events, entertainment, sports betting, and all things urban, head over to Graham Fishburne TV. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And remember to tap the bell icon so you're notified whenever we post something new. See you there.
Those of you who would like to be promoted in that way, even though randomly I will go and put on my community wall, those members. But if you'd like a clip as Graham Fishburne is done, I will play that during my streams. But as I was saying, and again, thank you to all of the members. Make sure, all members, that you have your notification bells on, because next week will be my next members giveaway. So again, thank you for all of that. It is. It absolutely is. And it can be done in so many different ways. And there are people that have claimed to have supported me, which in fact, not really. I've seen other people and their people support me far more. So again, take that how you please, but you see the people here and where they're coming from. So again, I support, and I'm not going to dog anyone out. I'm just speaking truth. Now, I did a live about a lot of this PMOs and jackets. And as I said, the way people are moving and how some people question, and this may step on someone's toes, but it needs to be said, because again, you never know where I am. Well, actually, some of you do, because you end up over there too. But what you don't know, well, I'll leave that alone. You should know, because you're not getting the results you think you may, or you thought you may have received. Keep that in mind as well. People can, most of the time, not all the time, figure out BS. And it's been a lot hurled lately. So while you're up there on your platforms speaking about relationships and the do's and the don'ts, how would some of your wives feel if you're in another woman's chat giving them virtual flowers, but you want to purport yourself as being righteous? Personally, and I'm just going to say this to be responsible, most people know marital status of many. They may not say it because they don't want to hurt feelings, but I know far much more than many of you give me credit for, and I'll just leave it at that. Again, if I've said to you, and I've said to many, I know how to keep water, but I also know BS from a long way away. Be careful on how you're moving on these streets, because it's not going to be me to expose you. Some of you are doing that very well for yourselves. Hey there, King Me, another member. Absolutely, Graham. I'm just sitting, I'm actually laughing at some of the things that I see. And people have called it out. And I'm not going to use a colloquialism some have used, but yes, they are showing their true colors. Now, I've had change of heart, and it's okay to do that. But I've had my change of heart because of some of the things I've experienced. It's not for anything else. It's not for a shout out. It's not for any huge cash apps. Absolutely not. If that were the case, I would have left a long time ago. Trust and believe. So when I do these streams, I will give out the blue jackets so that everyone has the opportunity to connect with one another. And while I'm on that, let me make sure that everyone that's on here at this moment has exactly that. So you all can connect and stay up to date with each other. So give me one moment, and again, make sure everyone has everything. Elaine, hold on. Well, I don't want to say mod because some people get that mixed up. And it is a mod stick, but for all intents and purposes on this channel, I do that so that you all can connect. Hold on, Blackbird. Let me get you yours as well because I have some new people. Later, you're good. Graham, you're good. Elaine, you are good. King Me, yes, you are good. All Grit is good. Okay, so everyone make sure that you are connecting with one another. Perfect. Okay, and I will continue to check periodically to see if anyone else comes in. But everyone, please make sure that you connect with all of my members. And again, members, please make sure your notification bells are on for the next member giveaway. Hi there, Iopa, how are you? And again, if anyone has any issues or anything they would like to speak about once I am finished, the link is there. All I ask is that you be respectful. Being respectful does not mean nod your head and agree with everything that I say, because that will tell me you're being disingenuous. I don't have the answers to everything. Never said that I do. These are just my opinion, and they're just that. So make sure you support the members that I'll be pinning. And let me put a disclaimer out. Before you blindly subscribe, and that goes for me as well, make sure you look at the pages first. And if you're comfortable, then you can make your decision. But they're my members, and I would like to recognize them every opportunity that I have. And you can also tell they're members because they have the little membership next to their name. And Graham says, the people who run YouTube pick and choose who they allow to post and speak freely. I've seen a white content creator bash I couldn't even watch that. Yeah, they do. They do. And it's unfortunate. And again, I have to watch. Unfortunately, And I don't really want to censor anyone, but because of what is going on, again, just respect the platform. You know what should be said and what should not be said. You should know as well, certain music in the background could cause the host to get hit with a copyright, and that's happened before. So again, some of you may not know these things, others may. So again, be mindful of what you say to others, and if you have an issue as far as memberships are concerned and you're not a member here, have a seat and go back to your page and platform, because trust me, I won't be back, nor will you return here. As simple as that. Some of you have ulterior motives to some that you follow. I see you in the chats, because many people will give out, as I do, wrenches so that people can connect with one another. But there are some that have motives where they're trying to advance their narrative on jackets where there is absolutely no proof, and you're trying to get next to people thinking if you can get people on your platform, you'll quote unquote expose people. But what you don't know is you're exposing yourselves. And as I said, a lot of people on here are speaking about their marital status. And if we want to be honest, some of you aren't being honest about that. I'm not going to go into detail, but you know who you are. And if you truly believe in the Creator, they know too. Again, I am not gifted with the quote unquote gift of gab, but I do have a brain and it works very, very well. Absolutely, Graham. So I'm very careful with what I post. And even if it's something small, it seems to be an issue. Thank you for the hearts, YouTube. So, that being said, I hope I don't have to revisit that, because I want this to be peaceful as it has been. So for those of you that are still here, hopefully your brains are warmed up for a small little game. And that is for those that would like to play. We do a lot of entertainment, but I believe that feeding your mind is important as well. Yes, Graham? And some would say we all have a little bit of that in us. Honestly, some may not, but that's just my opinion. So, those that are here, let's begin with a little warm-up with homonyms, words. Sorry, I'm trying to get my little footy up because my feet are getting cold. Okay, words that sound the same but have a different meaning. And the first word is ring. And I'll put it up. Ring. R-I-N-G. Those that are here, make sure. If you'd like, you can put your guesses in the comment section. Absolutely. Yes, every human starts off with 100 points. And again, I've had a change of heart, but I also watch and listen. So this is the first word, ring. What's another word you can use? And also, please do not spam the chat. If you are not understanding what spam means, you don't need to put your link or post repeatedly. If I continue to do that, I'm going to have to put you in timeout, member or not. Ryder, we're doing right now a warm up before I go into my trivia and games. So this first word, we're doing a warm up. And these are homonyms, words that sound the same, but they're spelled differently and actually have a different meaning. So the first word is ring, R-I-N-G. R as in Robert, I as in indicator, N as in Nancy, G as in Graham. Remember Graham Fishburne. And I will wait to see. Any guesses? To the very first warm up. Yes, ring. We're looking for the homonym. IOPA. But you're welcome to put the definition in there, but a homonym. And yes, the alternate. Ring. And I'll give you ample opportunity. Absolutely. Yes. Awesome. All right. Next word. Road. Road. R-O-A-D. R as in Robert, O as in ostrich, A as in apple, D as in David. Road. Another way to use road. Let's go, chat. And I understand some of you may be driving or unavailable to answer. So I'm spelling that out for you. Road. I need the homonym for road. Absolutely. Okay. All heart, grit, and grind. Iopa and Rita. Okay. And Graham comes up with road as well. Awesome. I wrote the horse. Okay, I'll leave that alone, but thank you, Iopa. Yes. Next word. Right. R as in Robert, I as intelligent, G as in Graham, H as in Harry, T as in Tom. Right. Or if you want to have me use it in a sentence, dough is always right. Yes. There you go. Like what I do. Okay. That is correct. You are a writer, Iopa. Oh, heart, grit, and grind. Absolutely. See, I knew my chat is smart. Okay. I'm doing something really quickly, so give me a moment. And Iopa says, I can be right or I can go right instead of left. Okay, but the homonym I was looking for is right. As you can see, the others. But you mentioned that earlier. So, next up, now that everybody is warmed up, you ready? Are you sure you're ready? Graham says, the spirits is giving me the answers. I'm getting my drink on. Well, enjoy. All right, everyone. This should be an easy, well, perhaps easy. Sports fans, and Graham, I know you know this, and anyone else who's into sports. The NBA Finals. What are the teams that are in the NBA Finals? I'll give you ample opportunity to put your guesses in the comment section. Name the teams that are in the NBA Finals or the basketball finals. Those of you who may not understand or know what the NBA is, because not everyone is into sports. Yes, writer. And yes, Nuggets versus the Heat. Game 5 is tomorrow. Yes. Yes, writer. Writer has a question, so I'm going to star that. I'm waiting for you, writer. You can either hit the link or type it in, and I'll answer it as best as I'm able. See, Graham, you had me going off for you. He said Monday. It's okay. No worries. And I'm waiting for Ryder. Absolutely, Iopa. It's random. So I'm playing a little game, but yes, anyone can pose a question. Your question is up top. Let me go back up. The only question I saw, Ryder, was what are we doing? And I mentioned this is just a random and a game night where I will do a warm up, which we just did, and then some trivia questions. I haven't done this in a while, and it's not one of the long ones, it's a condensed form. So that's what we're doing, Ryder. And if I mentioned or if I did not understand you correctly, please let me know. Iopa asks, my question is, what is the only man-made structure that can be seen from space? Good question. I have absolutely no idea. And it is okay, Ryder. No problem. So I will keep that up. What is the only man-made structure that can be seen from space? And I'll leave that up for anybody that may have any guesses. I'm not sure if that's a guess from Graham, but I'm putting that up. And the next, name. Hold on. Oh, all right, Graham. The Great Wall of China. I know, right? Right? Because some people do cheat, but Graham is actually on top of many things. So thank you for that question, Iopa. And thank you, Graham, for the answer. And again, feeding the brain is extremely important as well. So the next one we have is a movie. A movie to me that was a tearjerker, critically acclaimed, and I believe it won an award. If it did not, which I believe it did, it should have. Name the movie. The star, unfortunately, is no longer with us. And name two of the actors in this movie. Again, the name of the movie and two actors. Let's go. Graham is knocking it out the park. Absolutely. The Green Mile, Michael Clark Duncan, may you continue to rest in paradise, and Tom Hanks. Absolutely, Graham Fishburne, TV. Next, this is a very, hold on, you see what the comments are? Ryder says, oh Lord, the Green Mile. I forgot their names. Yes, Iopa. Yes. R.I.P. Michael Clark Duncan. That was a wonderful movie. Yes. Next. This is an old throwback, but I enjoy throwbacks. Name this movie. I'm taking you way, way back. I'll give you ample opportunity to place your guesses in the comment section. Iopa, yes, the Goonies. Okay, let me find out your old head, perhaps a young old head. Hey, you guys, yes, the Goonies. Okay, now, if you've been listening to me for a while, you know I love oldies. So, this is going to be fair use. And let's take it way, way back when there was real, enjoyable music. Not to say today's music isn't, but this is from my era, and this is what I love. So, name that tune, YouTube style.
Girl, you know I love you.
And I'll play it one more time. Fair use. Fair use. Name the artist and the song.
Girl, you know I love
you. And we'll give you opportunity Graham Fishburne. I know good and darn well you just did not say Rick James.
What you talking about,
Willis? No, Graham, no. I think you're sipping a little bit too much. Let me do that one more time. No, that was not Rick James. You just completely destroyed a beautiful oldie. One more time. Oh, man.
Girl, you know I love
you. All right, let's see if Graham was able to redeem himself. Yes, we all have heard that song before. So I'll wait and see if anyone comes up with the correct answer. Oh gosh, let me try another one. All right, fair use. Graham, put your drink down before you answer this one. Let's go.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away.
Okay. Name the group and the song. Again, fair use. The group and the song.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away.
I'll give you ample opportunity. And again, fair use.
Girl, you know I love you.
You need to laugh, Graham. Yes, Iopa, Paul McCartney and the Beatles. Yes, yesterday. Absolutely. All right. Next. I'm still waiting on that first song, which is a classic. Now, this is one of my favorite movies. Name the movie and the two actors that you see pictured. Name this movie and the two actors that you see pictured. Let's go. Trust me, Iopa, somebody knows that song. And I am not going to sing any bars to it, but trust me, someone knows that song. But right now, yes, Graham, Lenny Williams. Now that is a classic oldie but goodie. Lenny Williams. Thank you, Graham. Now, Graham, you're into movies. What's the name of this movie? Which is my favorite, and I actually posted it not too long ago. Yes, The Negotiator, Samuel L. Jackson, and Kevin Spacey. All right. Now going back, another one of my favorite oldies. Fair use, fair use. I got you, babe. One more time. Again, this is an oldie. I got you, babe. See what these comments are? Elaine, please do not spam the chat. I see you. 1 or 2 times is sufficient. It's okay. Wow, I did not know that, Graham. Yes, Iopa. Sonny and Cher. I've got you, babe. Absolutely. Sonny Bono. Indeed. Okay. Everyone name this musical artist and one of her songs. Name this music artist and one of her songs. Let's go. No, writer, actually she's not. She's one of my members and the winner of my last grand prize drawing. So I'm not understand. She may not understand what spam means. Many do not. And I have to let them know that. I had to do that earlier for another subscriber. And actually, I love her channel. I love cooking channels, but I don't know if they think that people don't see them, and we do. So they'll continue to hit the repeat button or whatever. But no, Elaine is actually a member and supporter, a very good one as well. And she was the winner of the last grand prize giveaway of my member giveaway. So I mentioned it earlier because I really don't want to have to put her in timeout. So hopefully it won't happen again. And Iopa, yes, Taylor Swift, Bad Blood. And writer, you can actually, because you have a tool, go to her page. I think I'm going to stump some of you on this one. One of my favorite movies as well. Name this movie and 2 of the stars. I have a lot of subscribers and supporters from all over, here and abroad, writer, and some of them will And some here will too as well. Will just spam, repeat. We've seen some in our sector, unfortunately, do that. So, no, she's real. And I gifted her page. So, Elaine channel is absolutely real. And as I said, you have a tool where you can go to her page and see that, no, she's not a bot. So some people will spam, I guess maybe to get others' attention when, if you have the tool, and I actually put it in the pin, there's absolutely no need to do that, but I don't think some people understand because they do it in other chats. So it's not odd, it's irritating for some that come here and have to see that, especially when I ask folks not to do it, but no. So here is the next question. Name this movie and just two of the actors that played in or starred in the movie. Let me see if I can stump anyone. Yes, The Fighting Temptations. Yes, Graham Fishburne. I typically know all about movies and who stars in them. You have a movie collecting channel. Okay. Yes, Cuba Gooding Jr. and Beyonce. Absolutely. It's okay, Ryder. It is okay. And I pinned Elaine's channel earlier, Ryder, so you could see. All right. Next oldie. Give you ample opportunity to put your guesses in. Yes, Iopa. Captain and Tennille. Love will keep us together. Okay. You're old head too. Next up.
I was wondering if I...
And again, fair use.
It's me. I was wondering if I...
Yes, but it's okay. I knew what you were saying. Joseph Smith, how are you? Happy Saturday and welcome. Yes, it is. And name the artist, Iopa. Yes, that's Adele. Next up, name this iconic mother from the oldie sitcom. Name the sitcom and the actress. Name the actress and the sitcom. It's okay, Iopa. I know exactly who we're speaking of. Yes, Good Times and Esther Roll. Next, name this former president who was indicted for the second time. Name this president who was indicted for second time. Right, it says Florida Evans, yes. Esther Roll, it's okay. Yes, that was another story that came out this week, and it's very sad in reference to elder abuse and how families will do one another. I couldn't even read the entire story. Very, very sad. But we shall see what happens because he has asserted that with everything that's going on, that is not going to stop his bid for the 2024 campaign. So for those that are here and that have been in this stream, let's see if I'm able to do this. And tonight's random winner is member Kuya. Kuya, I know is abroad, but you are a random winner. So I will be blessing your page. Again, Kuya is the winner of this random race. Wasn't that cute? And Iopa asked the question, what child actor from the Goonies went on to become a major villain in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Ram says, got me. Ryder also says, got me. Graham says, I don't know what that is Graham is saying. So, membership has its advantages because you never know when I may do something unexpected. Hey there, Baker Man. How are you? Let me make sure Baker Man has. Hold on, Baker Man. Let me get you modded up real quick. Hold on. Okay. And nor have I, Graham. So again, thank you to everyone that has stopped in. that has listened and hopefully everyone has a tools where they can connect. Party all the time, Iopa. Thank you, Graham. Yes, party all the time. Thank you, Ryder. It's okay, Baker Man. It'll be on replay. And I'll be doing more. Ryder, honestly, it is okay. It is truly okay. Just to make sure everyone is on here. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Iopa, and everyone. And thank you, Elaine, for being a member. Thank you, Graham, for being a member. Again, my memberships begin at 99 cents. For those that are interested and who have not become members at this time. And Iopa. Iopa has become a new member. Just one. Ryder has also become a new member. So welcome to the new members and congratulations. One moment. I don't think Elaine quite understands, but welcome to the member channel to both Iopa and Ryder. Congratulations to Kuya earlier and Iopa. And all heart, grit, and grind is saying, what do those periods mean? That would be a good game. You are welcome. Hold on for a moment. Hopefully I can get back over there. Trying to find you, Iopa. So everyone, please support new member Iopa, and everyone please support member Rita. Please make sure that your notification bells are on for next week's member giveaway. No, actually, he is in and out, and his schedule and my schedule are completely different. So it is going to be the 19th. But he's worked with many, but I'll allow him to speak on that. But no, you'll be coming up, and I'm firming up another interview with another individual on YouTube. That's going to be very, very interesting, to say the least. So keep your notification bells on and make sure everyone is here. Iopa, do you have Cash App? If you do, please let me know. That's fine, Iopa. Just email me, please. Ryder just for your hind parts is up. Congratulations, Ryder. Ryder came out of nowhere. He said, hold up. You are welcome to share your topic, Ryder. That was too funny. Ryder said, wait a minute. Ryder had one of those Michael Jordan pumps on the back of his feet. He came out from behind. He said, I'm going to get you. So congratulations, Ryder, who also just became a new member. So Ryder, if you're in here, you may email me as well your cash app. Hey there, Robzilla. How are you? Now that was funny. I just left my email in the chat, Iopa. So I'm going to take this off because we've got weirdos out of here. I will put this in the chat as well. And again, this is going to be just a small token of appreciation, but the larger member giveaway will be next week. And let me put that link in really quickly. Okay, Ryder said he had a topic. Let me go back up. So you can let me know that either by email or dropping it in the chat, Ryder. And hopefully Ryder didn't disappear. But I'll know that, oh. Ryder, hopefully you received my email that's in the chat that you can send to me so I can throw you a few little dollars, a little snack, whatever you decide to do with it. Again, just a small token of appreciation for your support. So make sure you email me and do the same, please. Iopa, congratulations to the both of you, and congratulations to Kuya, who I believe is in Indonesia. I'm sure he's asleep by now, so I will bless his faith. So congratulations to everyone. And as I said, membership has its advantages. I have a live coming up. The price of beauty. And that goes for men and women. All right, awesome. Let me check my email. And I don't see anything yet. So hopefully, Ryder and IOPA will send me your cash apps. And again, this is random. And you never know when I may do these random giveaways. Most of them I will schedule, but I like to do randoms. Again, strictly for appreciation. So while I wait for the emails, and because I'm in a wooded area, it may take a while to come through. When I receive them, check your cash apps. And let me see what the new comments are. Ryder says the topic would be, what roles should a man and woman play in a relationship and society? I have my thoughts already on that. Some of the behaviors that I've seen just on YouTube alone. If you would like that, we can do that, Ryder. I'm not sure how you feel about hitting links and being on panels. I don't know if that's something that you do or if you would elect not to, but we certainly can talk about it, and you can leave your comments and questions, and I'll try to assemble a panel. I already know 2 people in mind who would go to town on that, so absolutely. Oh, Ryder, that was so sweet. Ryder says, my text above, I would appreciate if you gave it to someone in need, like a homeless person that would appreciate them or buy them lunch. I will absolutely do that. That was very selfless of you, Ryder, and thank you. And you will truly be blessed for that. And I will star that. That was so very sweet. That was so very sweet. I'll figure out a way though to get my thanks to you as well. Absolutely. A lot of people have said and done some horrendous things on the internet, off of the internet, but what writers, I'm keep calling you writers because I'm thinking of Writers for Life. But Ryder is a perfect example. This is the epitome of truly giving back. Where he could have taken that, done whatever he wanted, but he put someone else ahead of his need. You can't ask for better than that. And that's proof that there are still extremely kind people in this world that we live who care about others and are empaths. Thank you so much, Graham, as well. So, Ryder, you still have my email. And that's fine, Iopa. Hold on for a second. Oh, Iopa, thank you. Who's also asked me to put it back into the channel to help build it up. And we have another selfless act by member IOPA. So I hope you all are connecting with one another. As I said, as a disclaimer, because I have different variety of individuals that I listen to. Make sure you check the content because there are some that are extremely passionate. I understand, but others may not. As I said, I have listeners here and abroad. So, content I may listen to may not be too pleasing to ears of others, especially those whose channels are solely on scripture. You might put them into a conniption. So I just ask that you look at the channels first, and if it is something that is not offensive to you, because we all have different tastes, then please subscribe up and support them, as you all have supported me. I hope this live did not offend in the beginning, but it was something that I had to speak on. And again, I am always open to constructive criticism because it makes one better. But if you're not a member and you're speaking, number one, about not seeing emojis, and someone else had to actually show that, yes, indeed, I do have emojis on the channel, you are out of pocket for that. And again, you're not even a member here. You haven't donated here. So that's the reason for that comment. The second one is for people that say that they support and they speak one thing, but their behaviors show something completely different. And again, I've seen the play, I've seen the alignment, I've seen the platforms, I'll just put it that way, that you're trying to ease to push a narrative. It didn't work with the first individual, and it's not going to work with the other. And again, if you're supposed to be married, that's the operative word. It looks odd, and I don't think your quote-unquote wife would appreciate being in another chat with your flowers. I see a lot, I just don't say. And I know how to keep water. But most of you should know that by now. Tread lightly. Tread lightly. And Ryder says, I'm not going to hold back on that conversation. I'm coming, guns blazing, as you should, because we have too many people on here now that, again, they talk one way and lives are completely different. And that's what many people do behind a keyboard. We can be anybody we want to be. I've been transparent, not about everything. Some of my skeletons are going to go with me when my expiration date comes. Trust and believe. Some of them are already out of the closet, meaning my skeletons. Because some people may have just got the last part of that out the closet and they'll run with that. So to repeat, some of my skeletons are out of the closet, but others, oh no, I'm taking them with me. Oh, thank you. All heart, grit, and grind for your blessing. May it be returned abundantly. Don't laugh. I'm being serious. That's one thing I can say. And I've said before, and if anyone has listened to the interview with Coach D. Jarrell, who interviewed me, I think maybe a month ago about my dating life, there was no holds barred. And I was completely honest about that. So I'm not perfect, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm doing something when I know good and darn well that I'm not. So be mindful that men and women should never be placed on pedestals. That's a lot of pressure on, unrealistic pressures on people to live up to certain things or certain values when we know temptation, life experiences make us fall and slip. We have to pick ourselves up and keep moving. We all fall short in some shape or form. So that's basically what I'm trying to say. And I'm no different. As a matter of fact, I'm probably flawed more than many, but I keep pushing to become a better person. And hopefully that growth, and I have grown, I'm speaking in my personal life, shows in my content because it's consistent. When writer says, Joyce, I remember this, and I've said it numerous times, people on this app put on a persona that they can't replicate in real life. And that's unfortunate, but you're absolutely right about that. And Iopa says that is one of the aspects of social media that is really messed up. The phoniness is breathtaking, absolutely. And if one gets called on it, it becomes a cluster, you know what? And then you have to continue backwards and forth. I'm not going to do that. Number one, I don't have the oxygen to do it. Number two, it's not conducive to my growth, nor it is something that I don't believe the people who truly support like to hear. Me going backwards and forth, day in and day out. Contrary to what some of you believe outside of YouTube and work, I have a little bit of life left. And it's positive and productive. So let me make sure I go back on the other side and put you all up. Even though you have the tools, but I want to make sure everyone is ready. Again, thank you so much, all heart, grit, and grind, for your blessing. May it return abundant. Members, please make sure you check the pin and keep your notification bells on. For the members only giveaway next week, everyone go to the pin, check out all heart, grit, and grind. Next, write a profit. And we have Iopa or Ayapo. I hope I didn't just chop your name up. Oh, welcome, BSC Twirly. Let me go ahead and pin you as well. Excellent channel. Anything you would like to know about the royal family, please check out BS Speaks Royally. Also, member Graham Fishburne TV. Who was solely making the interview with actress Cinda Williams happen. So shout out to Graham Fishburne TV. Also, even though we had some spamming earlier, supporter Elaine Channel, who is also a member, Baker Man, who is a supporter. So I'll recognize you as well because you came by to support. I appreciate you. Robzilla TV, who also came by to support. I'm just going to say I. No worries. Almost everyone butchers my name at first. It said Ayapo. Okay, Ayapo. Hopefully that is correct. And again, thank you and welcome new members, supporters, subscribers, and you too that are watching from the bushes. And for those fathers, happy Father's Day weekend. Those that are in a father role as well. Thank you. To the grandfathers, the elders, pop-pops, daddies. Thank you all. May your memories be great. More importantly, the love that's received be greater. And with that, again, congratulations to the winners. And thank you for those who has blessed others by requesting that your winnings be given to the homeless and to continue to build this channel. Truly, truly the epitome of great men, men of standard and morals. Unfortunately, if you've been listening to what's been going on these YouTube streets, some of us have failed. I don't believe it's ever too late, but at the same time, the key to overcoming any odds is you have to admit your issues. And if you feel as though you need to seek help, then do so. And quite frankly, those that follow you, that know beyond a shadow of a doubt what you're doing, what you may have done, that's wrong, and they're not calling you on it, and I question them as well. But again, that's something you have to take up with a higher power, if that is something that you believe in. I understand many people may not. And again, I don't judge on that. I just know with my life period, there has to be some of the situations I've had myself in. There's no way I would still be here today had it not been for something else. And it definitely wasn't man. And I'll leave that as is. So, again, happy early Father's Day. And for those of you, myself included, happy heavenly Father's Day for those in which that may apply, whether it's been recent or years ago. I know that pain is still there. So remain strong and believe they're resting peacefully. And with that, I will close this out and I'll let the music play softly for those that may come in late and would like to connect with others. And I ask those that do decide to connect with others, leave a comment. I'm not saying leave a whole paragraph, but just a little something to let the creators know that you've at least visited. I've been doing that lately. I may not have been able to get to everyone, but before the weekend is out, I will most definitely have something in your comment section. Some of you are just supporters and don't have pages, or you have playlists. Some of you may be just interested in their playlist, depending upon the genres of music that you enjoy. So keep that in mind as well. You all take care, and thank you so much for joining. Keep your notification bells on. I will make sure that my notification bells are on. And again, if you want to have your pages promoted, and that's one of the perks that I have, you can email me a small clip and I will play it.
Hey, this is actor/pro sports handicapper Graham Fishburne. If you're interested in topics like current events, entertainment, sports betting, and all things urban, head over to Graham Fishburne TV. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And remember to tap the bell icon so you're notified whenever we post something new. See you there.
Short and sweet, but it can be very effective. Oh, King Me, thank you. Thank you for your blessing, and may it be returned to you abundantly. And let me pin King Me's channel as well. Give me one moment, and thank you. And I appreciate you as well, King Me, for everything. Give me one quick moment. Everyone, if you don't mind, please make sure that you visit my super tutor and member King Me 305, Heather Edge Hernandez channel. Welcome. Those of you that remain, please be sure that you visit these pages. As I said, I will leave this up so that you have the opportunity to do so. Thank you again to all heart, grit, and grind for your blessing. May it be returned abundantly, and also King Me 305, who you should see at the pin. Please be sure that you connect and support. Thank you so much, Ed Hernandez channel, for connecting to King Me 305. Again, thank you to all of my members. Welcome new members, Writer Prophet and Iopa, who were winners, along with Kuhn earlier, who has decided that they would like their winnings to go to the less fortunate and back to this channel to help it grow. So thank you so much for that. Awesome. Actually, it's 11:18. I'll just go ahead and let this run and be a networking stream. So for those that come in, unless I doze off, because I'm really supposed to be in the kitchen getting these collards done. Let me go soak those. That's what I'll do. And I'll check on this page periodically to make sure we don't have any bad elements to seep through. I'll let this run and you all can network. If that sounds good, then that is what I shall do. And again, thank you to everyone. Hope you enjoyed that little trivia, the brain teasers, and a random game. Actually, there were a couple of them. The little duck race. I thought that was cute. And we will have another game to see who the winner will be in next week's members only giveaway. And as I said, every now and again I will do something random as a way to give back. Keep your notification bells on because I am waiting for confirmation of a very special guest. All of my guests are special. This one will tie into something really important that's also been discussed on these YouTube streets. And I think it's a good idea to network with others outside of certain sectors. You will see a different audience. And you would be surprised at some of those that you may connect with, how their followers will begin to follow you. And if you've been here the last few weeks, you can see that happening. So you all continue to take care. Thank you, Iopa. I'm sorry, Ayapo. This is something I used to do when I first started. I would have trivia night where I would do nothing but oldies. I would have old movies, old sitcoms, the music, all of that. But so much has happened, and then time constraints. It is just not enough time in the day to do as much as I would like to do. I had a live actually scheduled twice now called Unpretty, The Price of Beauty. I'm almost finished with that, but I want to make sure that I have everything in there and all of my links together before I do that. And basically it speaks about what women and men do as far as augmenting certain areas on their bodies, plastic surgeries. And this isn't new. This has been done for years, but unfortunately, as of late, we're hearing more and more horror stories of these procedures and how they've gone wrong. Not just for celebrities, but lay people, meaning regular people like the majority of us on this app. And no, if you think it's just for women, absolutely not. There are men that are having these procedures as well. Some may not be comfortable in admitting, but there are many stories out there as well where some of these procedures have gone wrong. And the basic premise is, what's the price you would pay, or would you pay a price for what society may deem as being beautiful? So that will be the next live I will have. And I plan to do that solo, but I will drop the link if anyone would like to chime in on that as well. I think it's something that needs to be discussed because we're losing too many people. Unfortunately, some of our younger people and older people as well going to these underground, allegedly, operations where those that are conducting these procedures may not even be licensed. Some of the equipment used may not even be sterile. There are a lot of variables involved, so that will be the topic. So once I am ready and complete with that, that will be my next important live. So enjoy the remainder of your evening. Be sure, as I said, to visit these pages, and if you're comfortable and you enjoy their content, which for the most part I do believe you will, make sure that you subscribe if you're led to do so. Leave comments and support. Most of those things are absolutely free and it doesn't take long. So with that, we're going to close this out and let the music play so everyone can continue to network.